Oh my gosh, that can't be, no, that's not how that looks. Today, we're gonna be making Reddit food. And by Reddit food, I don't mean that I just got a random Redditor to tell me food to make. I mean, we're gonna be making the top rated recipes on r/food. Or rather, the top rated foods from r/food. I basically did what an alien coming to Earth would do, and I was like, what food do people like? So I went on the food subreddit and looked around a bit, just out of curiosity for what they consider to be the best food. And it seems to be, it's like a lot of gastropub fare. There's some like desserts, like cookies, but they took the picture with like the HDR, like mega filter. There's all these little, it's very dependent on how good the photo is. But it's just a subreddit where people post pictures of food and then they go, I ate this food, or I made this food, and then people go, an update for you, kind stranger. And, yeah, that's pretty much it. It's not a recipe subreddit, so not all of them have recipes with them. And, we had to do a little searching to get some recipes for ones, because only one of the top 5 that we're going over today had a recipe. Now, you may be asking yourself, okay, what items are the top 5? What are we gonna be making? And, I don't know. I specifically went out of my way to not look at what the top 5 were going to be. And I paid my good friend, Hina Bobina, $20 to go on the top of all time of the food subreddit and get, I said top 5, but you're allowed to skip some if you think something else would make better content or the recipe takes too long to make. So I had her go and compile recipes for the top 5 foods on the food subreddit. I haven't looked at them. Each one is individually spoilered. I'm gonna uncover the link before we do each individual one. So we're gonna find out what we're making, and then we're gonna go make it at the basement kitchen that I have lined up here. Now, obviously, I had to say, give me a list of all the ingredients I'm gonna need, because I need to make sure I have them. I can't run to the store in the middle of the stream. So, we have some oddballs here. You can see in this, I was gonna say screenshot. This is the live cam of the table. You can see we've got like 2 pounds of butter. There's 7 bricks of cream cheese. So I predict some desserts of some kind, likely. Or she got some fuck-ass recipe to feed like 100 people. Which, I didn't specifically say don't do that, but I really hope she didn't do that. We got some meats, and some veggies. There's a pineapple, which is interesting, I think. Refried beans, okay, maybe something Mexican. Lots of frozen berries. Cake flour, doesn't mean that it's gonna be a cake, but it's a little suspicious if it's not. What is that sauce? That's buttermilk that's in the white bottle. And then there's also hot sauce. So, we can kind of try to guess what we're gonna have to make based on the ingredients, but other than that, I do not know anything. I don't know anything at all. I am highly predicting a cheesecake. 7 fucking bricks of cream cheese. It takes several to make a cheesecake, but I've never made one that took 7. So, maybe a cheesecake and maybe a normal cake with the cake flour that uses like a cream cheese frosting, if I had to guess. All right, let's see the first thing on the list. Uncover the link here. The link says what the title of the post is. Homemade Homer Simpson cake? Okay, I think we're gonna have to, well, looks like I'm gonna have to get my cake decorating kit from upstairs. I didn't bring it down because I didn't really think of this one. The more I look at this, the more I love it. Great job. Okay, people are generally, I think, being pretty, they're pretty supportive, I feel like. COVID cake. Yeah, wait, when did this come out? Oh, 5 years ago. This is absolutely a COVID cake. You have fucking 64K up-deuterinos for this? We're going in inverse, order here, I gotta say. So we're starting with the 5, and we're gonna end with number 1. We'll see if they get more Reddit as time goes on. Reddit does love The Simpsons, though. Hang on. What is the recipe for this? Oh, hang on. I wasn't gonna show the recipe, but look at this, dog. Bro, it's a donut-flavored cake. Okay, this is Hina being a little creative, I think, because I don't think this is not the one that had a recipe included. This is just food snob Reddit food, not crackhead Reddit food. What kind of sketchy? Okay, listen, you guys like get so hung up on, oh, what's he doing? He's not eating poison today? Oh, lame. Sometimes I just want to try to do something a little different. He's sick and baking. This cake's gonna taste like shit. Okay, hang on, bro. It's not gonna be that bad. Alright. I have the shotgun mic on, so you should be able to hear me from here. Unk is dressed to take us to Flavor Town. Yeah, I'm wearing my fire-resistant / cooking gear here. Well, yeah, I only bring out the black lab coat when it's either cooking or when I'm doing something with fire. Alright, my 7 bricks of cream cheese. I'm just getting everything. I'm clearing out. Some of these dairy products are now room temp. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Let's get the, well, I have my beloved old kitchen maid, for the baking. I predicted correctly that I would be baking. I don't know how we're gonna do dishwashing. Do I wash shit in the nasty-ass basement sink, or do I go upstairs? I'm a chef. I've got kitchen aids. Alright, let's get Alright, donut cake layers, 14 ounces cake flour, 12 ounces oh fuck, I need my scale. Preheat your oven to 335 degrees Fahrenheit. 335 degrees Fahrenheit. Okay, sure. And I'll also go get, set the oven to preheat, and I got my scale. We won't be poking around too much here. Prepare 3 cake pans with cake goop or another preferred pan release. Cake goop? I use Crisco typically. I got a new thing of it because I was out. I literally just ran out. This gave me a great excuse. This gave me a great excuse to write off this whole can of Crisco that I'm going to use a little bit of for the stream. I guess part of this challenge is not only making everything, but trying to see if I can make it look as good as it does on the top of the food subreddit. Because another big part of the subreddit is that appearance is huge. They can't taste the food, right? So it doesn't matter how good it tastes. It matters how good it looks and how good the photograph is. We're gonna, 1, see if it tastes as good as they claim, but then also just see if I can make it to the same standard that got 10 billion up-deuterinos. I'm sorry, also I just realized this recipe calls for 2 ounces of donut fat? Hina, did you... You did make sure that, like, I could make... Okay, it says or Crisco. Okay. We're good on that? You didn't make sure I could actually make the stuff that you passed me, though, right? I need to get my sugar and flour. I have my cake flour here. I just need to get my granulated sugar, baking powder, baking soda, cinnamon, nutmeg. Ooh, nutmeg! That will make it taste like an old-fashioned donut. 10 ounces of buttermilk, slightly warm. Okay, nice. I left it inside. I have left it inside. 10 ounces? That's like 1 1/4 cup. That's a thick fucking buttermilk. Look at that shit. Alright, combine half with the oil, I guess. Well, that's 6 ounces, so that's not really... Fuck, I guess I need oil too. You expect a lot of this. Buttermilk with body? That shit is thick as hell, man. 4 ounces vegetable oil, that's half a cup. Mix that and set aside. It's making the buttermilk look grainy and weird. I don't know, okay. It's getting silky and nice now. It's very thick. This is like giga thick buttermilk. To the remaining milk, add the eggs and vanilla, whisk to combine, set aside. There's a little bit of oil in here because I use this to measure. But I don't think it's enough to be of concern. Maybe add eggs and vanilla, whisk to combine. Shit, I need to go get the vanilla too! He's splattering his milk everywhere. No! Dude, this egg's looking a little lopsided. Always giving me those fucking mutated eggs. I had one before that had all this calcium buildup on it. It looked like Sam Hyde's head. My chicken is free range. I don't trust anything they sell at the grocery store to actually be good for the animal or like truly pesticide free or whatever. I only trust stuff that I can buy like directly from the farmers. So I've gotten like pigs and cows and such from local farmers. Is literally the only time, it's the only time I trust anything about this. Like, okay, I know this guy, I know he's treating his cows well, and he's not giving them like 100 medications that I'm gonna get weird ass secondary side effects from by eating the cow. But I also buy stuff from the grocery store, so I don't know, man, maybe I'm fucked anyway. Alright, let's zero our graph. We're gonna be measuring by weight on this. Combine flour, sugar, baking powder, baking soda, salt, cinnamon, and nutmeg in the bowl of the stand mixer. 14 ounces of cake flour. I've got it set to ounces with one decimal of accuracy, which should be enough. We ain't doing rocket science, we're just making a cake. Also, this box was expensive. It's been a while since I've had to buy cake flour. 14 ounces exactly, less up. 12 ounces of sugar, another 12, so this should read 26. 26 even, nice. It's just started melting. That's just enough that you can whip it up. Alright, let's work in the soft butter. It's weird that we're working this in first, but I think they want it to kind of form like a coarse meal type of texture in the mixing bowl. Oven butter and donut fat. Oh shit. Oh, yeah, it says mix till it looks like coarse sand. I need 2 ounces of donut fat. Here, I'll just put this on the scale and weigh it out. So I don't know how else I'm gonna do that one. I'm pretty sure the origin of the 6'7" meme was it was one of those fake out fan cams. I'm not gonna lie, those are kind of really funny. I put out a search for one yesterday. I finally found it. I realized I could go through every post I've liked on Instagram Reels, and then I was able to just trudge through them until I found it and was able to save it to my favorites. So I gotta ask, have you guys seen the one where it's like building the music up like it's gonna go into the fan cam, and they're interviewing the guy, and he says, "Oh man, what's your favorite song?" And he's like, "I find myself, I listen to nothing," and then it hard cuts to the fan cam, but it's just dead silent the entire time. And it's a good one, man. It got a chuckle out of me. Alright, I think we're all here. Divide the cake batter into the pans. Flatten these guys out, make sure they're distributed well. Normally I put like a sheet of parchment paper or something in the bottom, but you know, the added risk of it sticking to the bottom of the pan and me fucking the whole cake up, really, you know, it adds to the content potential. It's definitely not because I was too lazy / forgot to go upstairs and get the parchment paper out and cut it into cute little circles. It's definitely the content that I'm constantly on that motherfucking hashtag grind set for. You know, I'm asking you to be kind. Please tell me that you made sure these recipes were not incredibly long each. And also, I really hope that it's not all baking, or I'm gonna lose my mind. These are going up in the oven right now. We gotta get that shit started. There's like tomatoes and meat. Surely, also, it's multiple types of meat. It was pork and chicken. So surely, they can't all be baking, because there's at least two savory dishes. We can make some assumptions. It would be a funny bit. Let me hose these off real fast. You know, just to get prepped, we're gonna have to make icing. Oh fuck, we're gonna have to make icing and partition the fucking icing out, because we have to make yellow, white, black, and green to make Homer Simpson on the top of the thing. It's gonna be a massive pain in the ass. Ew, this sink fucking smells like doo-doo feces. Time to soften up some butter again. Decooking a lasagna. Also, for everyone who was like, how could you possibly be using all this butter? By the time we're done with this buttercream, for the first thing, by the way, we are 1 pound of butter into use. I didn't buy butter for this. I had it because I buy it at Costco. Okay, it's not fully soft, but it's not hard either. It's clearly like a bit softened. It's just that it's not that warm anymore. Like most dudes that own a house, I have a second fridge that someone threw away that I got, that I stole off the side of the road. That's out in my garage. That it's basically, I just use for a freezer. So we can use that outdoor one as our setup fridge if we need to put a bunch of shit in there during this stream. Yeah. How many recipes so far? Bro, we're on the first one. It was a fucking cake. It was a decorated iced cake. Why is bro doing a pee dance? Oh, you want me to lock my knees and stand still so that I pass out after an hour or so? Sorry that I'm full of whimsy. I know you guys aren't used to it. We're being trolled, man. We're being trolled by the whole of Reddit. ADHD in human form. Everyone's always saying I got ADHD. I get my shit done. I absolutely do have ADHD, though. Bro came in first time chatter, said I have 50k karma. Son! That's so heckin' wholesome. Another up deuterino for you, kind stranger. Alright, hang on. What do I need? 12 ounces of this? Did I go upstairs and forget to get the cream? I think I did. I think I went up to get something else and didn't get the cream. I'm gonna need that. Oh, I also need to get my food coloring and my cake decorating stuff. Moving all this shit out of the basement afterward is gonna be like, it's gonna be so ass, dog. Alexa, play Simpson's World, parody of Scatman's World on YouTube Music. Dog, this shit looks orange. Oh, no, it's yellow. It's yellow. Oh, that's like perfect Simpsons yellow, too. Excellent. The cake's gonna have to cool a bit, so we're probably gonna... I'll make all the colors, but then we're gonna start on the next thing, and then we're gonna probably ice the cake once it's like good and cool. We end up with 2 fucking cakes, 2 iced cakes, because as I've said, the amount of cream cheese indicates to me that we are likely gonna have a cheesecake on our hands, but that's like a different beast entirely. Marge likes Homer cake. And then it's a gif of zooming in on Marge's ass. Excellent, brother. Very inspired. I'm moving the icing to the desk over here. I do have a second mixer bowl, too, so I'll leave this in this mixer bowl. Let's see if we can't get started on our next dessert while we wait for the cake to cool so that we can pop it out of the mold and do all that stuff, right? All right. We're gonna... Okay, so this is what we're working on. Number 5. Homemade Homer Simpson cake. This is what we're gonna try to make once oh shit, wait. His snout is brown. Okay, we'll need to make another icing color. I'll be real, I forgot that he had a brown snout. That's such a Reddit cake. Yeah. When Ina went through these, she was like, these are incredibly Reddit. She said, several of these are incredibly Reddit. And I was like, alright. I don't know what that means, but I understand once we got Homer Simpson cake. He's not a real Simpson fan. I've literally never seen an episode of Simpsons in my entire life. So I'm not even a poser. I'm not even claiming to be a fan. I don't know nothing. Let's copy over the next one that we've got here. Let's see. Let me get it. Hang on. I gotta find the... All right. Because this is, this is exciting because it's a reveal. It's a reveal. Okay. Unspoiler it. Homemade cheesecake with buttercream frosting. What the fuck? It's the URL is homemade cheesecake with buttercream frosting. They put buttercream frosting on a fucking cheesecake? Let's see what this one is. Are you fucking serious? It's the same cake. These are different. These are different cakes. This one is a cheesecake? Are you fucking real? I gotta make 2 Homers? Is this all a bit? Oh, wait, this one has 67k Reddit karma? This one had 64k. Wait, no. This was top 5 and 6. Are you fucking serious? All right, well, confirmed this is a very Reddit cake. Maybe the most Reddit cake design of all because they did it twice. Oh, wait, you're right. These are both 5 years ago. These are both COVID cakes. Let's get started for real. I have my cream cheese that's been sitting out. How much will I need for this, actually? It's been a while since I made a cheesecake. It wasn't the last time I made a cheesecake, but the second to last time I made a cheesecake. I made a wonderful, it was a raspberry white chocolate cheesecake with like the glaze, what is it, the mirror top. And I did like this cool pattern on the top with the raspberry and the white stripes, and it was like the zigzaggy, like, you know, where you like do the stripes and then you run the toothpick through it to make it look, it looked beautiful. I put it in the oven, I bake it. I pick it up out of the oven and fucking fumble it and flip it over, and it lands on the door of the oven upside down. Absolutely devastating. Alright, best classic cheesecake recipe. Let's get the graham cracker crust. And also, I'll be honest with you, I also knew that I was going to be doing a cheesecake because one of the things that I had to have was a springform pan. And let me tell ya, I got like 5 of these, so I was well stocked. Did that with a stacked pizza at 10 p.m. after a long day. I didn't at all. This is when you're at the end of a long day and you get takeout because you're like, I need something else like taken care of here. And then if you fucking drop the takeout food, it's over, man. I'm eating ice for dinner, I guess. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, we need 3 more. There's still a cracker in here, man. Where's the dedicated butter? Okay, here. The dedicated butter melter. This actually needs to be melted, so we'll take this up. I'm multitasking here because I also got the cake carrier, which we're gonna need the other legally distinct cake. Hang on, I'll grease the pan. I'll grease the pan with what's left in the butter here. Yeah, that'll be tasty. Alright, just try to get a good crust around the edge. Nice high cheesecake graham cracker crust. Let's go up. I've got the oven preheated. Let's go put this one in and see how we go. Make cheese with bits of cake in it. It's not a cheesecake. Graham cracker crust is in the oven, but you know what isn't? Our original Simpson cake. Apparently I can't call it the Simpson cake now, because now we have fucking 2 of them, dude. Let's pull those down. Those are pretty cool. We're gonna wait till we get the cheesecake in for the main bake, and then we'll decorate this one. I think that's the play. The Simp 2, Simpson flour cake and Simpson cheesecake. A buttercream cheesecake is such an abomination. How the hell? I thought that Reddit was food snobs. How the hell did they let one of their top posts be a cheesecake that has icing on it? Preemptively earning the caloric intake of this cheesecake by having to run up and down the stairs 20 times during this damn stream. Okay. Sugar, sour cream cheese and granulated sugar on high speed. Okay, sure. The way we're going on this is gonna be Simpson. Or after this, we're gonna get like a fucking Keanu Reeves Big Chungus cake or some bullshit. Yeah, you know, the top of any Reddit is whatever the most Reddit pop culture reference is. Alright, I wonder if all of these are gonna be pop culture references. How much of the top of the fucking food subreddit can be pop culture? Because it's like one that doesn't even lend itself well to that, you know? And even then, we've had 2 of the same fucking Simpsons. Harambe Memorial, that would be the cringiest thing ever, but content-wise, that would be the holy grail. Like, for it to be something that's like the most Redditor cringe thing that you could possibly imagine. A Rick and Morty. Yeah, Rick and Morty pie on the top. It's gonna be a fucking green key lime pie. Or it's gonna be like a cherry pie and like Morty's eyes are gonna look like they're bleeding and it'll be like, looking a little close to season 6, episode 17. And then all the epic Redditors will be like, oh yes, that is a dank reference. Take my Reddit gold. Look, man, when I was in college, I stole shit too. But I'm not dumb enough to act like a fucking superior human because I steal things. When I was in college and I would download stuff because I literally did not have the $5 to throw at a streaming service, when I did that, I always was like, yeah, but like, when I'm old enough to afford it, I won't do this anymore. Well, guess what, motherfucker? I'm old enough to afford it now. I'll just give them $10 and then watch the show I want and then cancel the streaming service, which is what I always do. You make the, like, crust and then pour it in, maybe? It doesn't have egg in it, though. It's like some other shit. It's like some other fucked up one. I guess I could have done... I didn't know I was making a cheesecake. That's the thing. I didn't know what I was making at all. I was just told the ingredients. If my handler had been like, yeah, buy one cake box mix for the previous one, then I would have bought a box mix and I'd know I was making a cake. But they said, get cake flour and butter and sugar and all this jazz. I didn't know what the thing was gonna be. Also, I think it's a little more authentic to the channel to not use a box mix because the people who are making it on Reddit didn't use one. They're like, oh, I made this homemade cake. Boil a kettle or pot of water. You need an inch of you need an inch of water in your roasting pan. Yeah. You need hot water in the oven so that when you bake it, it's in a humid environment. As the kettle's heating up, wrap 1 or 2 sheets of heavy-duty aluminum foil around the springform pan. Be careful if it's still warm from baking the crust. Place the wrapped pan inside of a large roasting pan. Pour the cheesecake batter on top of the crust. Use a spatula to smooth it into an even layer, and then pour the hot water in the pan and place in the oven. 1 second, I'm gonna go get the kettle on. They want me to wrap the outside of the pan in aluminum foil, I think to keep it like better insulated. Cheesecakes are very finicky, so I don't know. We gotta be careful to make sure this whole shebang works. Might also be to help keep water from getting into the pan. Because it is a springform pan, so it's got like a springform pan, the entire gimmick. And I brought down 2 different sizes so I can show you on the other one. If you're not familiar with baking, the gimmick of a springform pan is that you hit this lever and it drops the bottom out of the pan so that if you have something that would get stuck in the pan normally, you can put it in one of these guys and then you don't have to worry about that. I baked my cheesecake for 5 hours on 200 Fahrenheit. No cracking, no water needed. With all due respect, I don't want to do that. I think it's the worst method. 5 fucking hours, man. I found the suitable solution. Because you only need an inch or less of water. And I'm going to use this big skillet. Ding dang it. A piece of foil. This is supposed to be packed on insulation. I'm running out of places to put shit. Every surface is covered in bullshit. I just want to point out that we're not even halfway done. Pour this in the pan. Okay. That's looking nice. Alright, I think we're good to bake this now. Alright, I'm gonna go put this up. I'm gonna take it up, take the kettle and pour the hot water around it, and then stick this shit in the oven. It's gotta bake. I want you to give a fucking guess how long this thing has to bake. 55 to 70 minutes! And then, when it's done, you turn the oven off, open the door slightly, and leave it in for another hour! This thing's gonna be the last thing to get done! We're gonna have the other shit cooked before this is finished with its shenanigans, man. We're gonna be multi-threading. If you guys know how CPU pipelines work, we're about to be on the multi-thread grind set, okay? Okay. We got it in there. I gotta clean some shit up. Let me set my... Where'd I even put my phone? Let me set my phone alarm. I hope I don't get some gross shit next. I'm not looking at what I'm gonna get next. I don't know, man. When I said, what if I bet one of the cake's gonna be a key lime pie that's bright green and has Rick and Morty on it. That is like burned into my brain. I can literally, I feel like I'm gonna manifest that into existence, and there's gonna be a fucking Rick and Morty pie. Which, once again, for content, that would be hilarious, but for my sanity, I would lose my mind. Hang on, I'll switch us over to our cake decorating desk. At least here, I realize I can sit down while I decorate cakes. There's a decent amount of you that just want to see what the next one is going to end up being. I'm not going to lie, I'm a little curious and nervous that it's going to be another fucking dessert. Alright. This is what we'll be decorating it on. I didn't get the little spinner thing. I can't be bothered, man. Typically how I get these out. Hopefully I tip it upside down, it just pops out. Typically what I do, though, is I worm this under and then I can run it around. Ah, shit! Okay, hang on. It's up a little bit. It's just not quite... It's not quite all the way there. Use a massage gun on it. Dude, it's actually falling apart. That's... Dog! Come on, man! Are you fucking real? What? Hang on. Are you fucking serious? Why did it stick so much? This is such a soft cake. Oh no, bro. I didn't realize how... Oh, it's over. It's over, bro. Hang on. Pad this out a little bit. No one has to know. Oh, fuck. No one has to know, bro. No one has to know. I'm not gonna chop the top off the cake now. I'm gonna hope the icing can hide the inherent flaw. Why did I not use the parchment paper, man? I didn't realize this cake was gonna be the softest, least durable cake of all time. I've never made it before. Shit, I should have used... I knew I shouldn't have been lazy. I should have used the fucking parchment paper. I always do when I'm not sure about it. But here I was rushing. I'm not gonna stress getting good coverage. I'm gonna stress making sure, because this one we can make sure he comes out right. And it's a little more saved. Oh my gosh, it's actually like completely lost constitution. That's so sad. This is the most ass icing job ever, but I'm so afraid of really trying to dress it up. It still didn't come out clean. This cake is giving me anxiety. You're not the one who has to decorate it! This sucks. This whole cake sucks. I hope it tastes good. It better taste really fucking good to be worth this level of finickiness. Oh, fucking hell, dude! All around the edge, it fucking... It fucking fell apart. Hang on. Do I even try to chop the top off? Honestly, I just realized how oh, fuck. That's way slid out on that side. Alright, hang on. I think we can save it, but I'm not gonna go for the flat top, because when you do that... I was gonna say, I don't always chop the top off the cake, because if it's a soft cake and you chop the top off, you, it's a lot harder to spread the icing on it, because it wants to pull and rip the cake. And this is the softest cake. It's one of the softest cakes I've ever made. So I'm gonna treat this. I'm gonna treat this with nuclear aversion and leave it like this and just ice it. And it's gonna be a little domed, but you know, sometimes getting domed is better than getting capped. All right, what does Homer look like? He's got like a big like monkey mouth kinda. Hang on, drawing Homer Simpson from memory. Yeah, that's excellent. Alright, hang on, and then... I'm not even looking at chat while I'm doing this, dog. Brother, just use a reference? Okay, I'm looking at the reference. And look, this looks like him! This looks like Mr. Simpson. Sorry, I thought of the Sixons while the baby started laughing. Oh my gosh, That can't be, no, that's not how that looks. Dude, it's Homer! It's Homer Simpson! It's him! It's Simpson. He looks like Beaker from the Muppets? Don't say that! He needs his nose. Oh shit, that's what he's missing. Hang on. You're right. You're right. His nose isn't there. There we go. That actually does make him look a little more authentic. The eyes are too far up the head, though. I also forgot that by doing it this way up, you get to see the fucked up side of the cake when I flip it around. Cracked out? He's not cracked out. It's Homer. What are you talking about, bro? Like how earlier I was talking about how I decorated all the cakes for the birthdays growing up, which set a precedent that I would be good at it. And, and I'm now destroying any possible idea that you could think of me being half decent at decorating a cake. Maybe being on Twitch has made me worse at my old hobbies. Alright, what are you guys thinking on this? You're thinking baller, right? Dude, and I got enough icing for the cheesecake. I don't have to do that twice. Bless up. That color did come out good. It's exactly what it needs to be. I'm fucking praying. I'm begging on my hands and knees for the next one to not be some fuck-ass complicated dessert. I'm gonna lose my mind. We need a 30-minute meal, man. Calling Rachel Ray and her fuck-ass 30-minute meals. We need that shit right now. And it also better not be Simpsons based. What are the fucking odds it's too, like, they really like this much that they, was it like a trend in 2020 to make this exact type of cake? Like there has to be missing context. There's no way that completely independent of each other, two Homer Simpson in the Hedges cakes got to the top of the damn Reddit. I think this is how we're gonna do the Hedges. Oh my gosh, dude. The fact you can see the white under it is kind of fucking with me a little, I'm not gonna lie. But I'm doing this, and I'm like, I'm gonna fucking run out of green. Okay, that used all my green, so I will in fact have to make more icing for the other one. Fantastic. Well, at least I won't have to dye it all the different colors. It's Homer Simpson! It's him! It looks just like him, bro. Bro, that's a picture-perfect Homer. Homie! This decoration turned out so good. I can't wait to see what the next one ends up looking like. Are you guys ready to find out what the third top food is? Are y'all ready? Are y'all ready to find out? Because I don't know if I am. Let's see. Reveal the link to me. Reveal the link. Oh, fucking. Oh, brother! Brother! Come on! Homemade blackberry lemon cheesecake! Are you fucking serious? It's another fucking cheesecake! Oh, no, bro. It's 11 o'clock at night. I'm making my second cheesecake. At least it isn't Homer. It's not Homer again, I'll give you that. Alright, let's reveal what our next one's gonna be. This is like almost done. It's setting up the first 3 layers. And then after those are set up, then we pour the glossy top jam layer on it. Alright, bro, let's unspoiler this here. Oh no, bro! What is this gonna even look like? What is this fucking gonna look like? Are you fucking kidding me, dude? Oh, well, it's not a cake. It's not a cake, but it is decorated and it's baking. Motherfucker. You fucking it's a fucking baby Yoda pie? Fuck off, dog. I can tell you right now, one, my skills are not good enough to make this. But even if they were, we would not be doing all this shit. pro/chef. What in the fuck? Why would you leave me on this? Why would you curse me with this stuff? Well, this is a unique experience, I'll give you that. Food processor, what's it got in there? Some graham crackers? Grow up. It's fine to have a little graham cracker crumb in with your pie crust. We're not gonna get bent up over that. Oh, shit. Shit, these butters, I need cold butter. I can't use warm butter for this. When you make a pie, specifically, all the butter has to be cold. I think I have some, at the very least, I have some Kerrygold in the fridge. Which would be, in my opinion, probably a pretty good pie crust. It's salted, but you put a little salt in the crust anyway. Butter pie crust. I could probably make it from memory. I think it's 2 cups of flour, 2 sticks of butter, and a teaspoon of salt. Easy flaky butter pie crust. Flour, cold butter, salt, sugar. I never put sugar in my pie crust, I'll be real. 2.5 cups of flour, half a teaspoon of fine sea salt, a tablespoon of sugar, optional, okay, good, and a cup of very cold unsalted butter cut into 1/2-inch cubes, okay, and make it in a food processor. 'Cause that's the best way to do it, man. That's the way you do it. And then we need ice water too, don't we? Yeah, we do. Okay, 1 second, I'm gonna go get my cold butter. Now, let's add our cold butter. You want it cold because you want it to retain like a grainy texture when you mix it all together. Because when you eventually add the water and constitute it to dough, those grains are going to become the little pockets that end up making a puffy, flaky crust, right? Pie crust is one of those things where if you bake it yourself, people get impressed, but it's actually like not that hard to make if you have a food processor. When I was in college and I did it entirely by hand, that sucked. I had to use a pastry cutter. That sucked ass. Now mix it more here. I'll go with this recipe. I don't normally. I gotta admit, there's like a meta sense to this that is cursed. Like, why is it taking so fucking long? Oh my gosh. I'm gonna go put ice water in this. Alright. And you just mix in cold water until the dough starts to come together, basically. Try not to over add. People like to act like I don't know what I'm doing. But more concerning is the fact that I kind of sort of know what I'm doing, and it still takes this long to make this stuff. Imagine if I truly didn't. I'm gonna have to roll this shit out on this table, because I don't have a counter. I don't have a counter here, I'm realizing. Whoever said I really miss the older, jankier table, they are not paying forward on that one, because this one is the only one I have in this basement that could even conceivably have dough rolled on it without absolutely fucking it up. Let me go get some saran wrap to put this in the fridge for a minute. Only disadvantage to the Aldi saran wrap is that it literally, like, breaks the box trying to use it properly. I'm gonna put these in the mini fridge that I keep drinks in down here, actually. I don't need to run all the way up. These are pretty small. And that fridge is really cold. It's a very inefficient Peltier element. Peltier? I don't know how you spell it. I think it's a soft R. Been 7 hours? Don't ask, man! It's been a long day. Actually, you know what? I think it's Miller time, baby. It's like 1:30 a.m. That's before the bars close. I'm trying to get as little liquid in this as possible, because these are frozen raspberries. They've been pretty liquefied. That looks delicious. I'm not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. When that bakes and that cornstarch sets up, it's probably gonna thicken into a real nice pie. We're gonna be treating this like a countertop. I always crimp the edge after I put the top crust on. The fancy design makes it taste better. It's a pie, so. Alright, now I wanna say, because I know some fucking loser in the comments gonna tell me on YouTube when this video goes out. You're supposed to put the pie in a fridge to get. I know! I'm not hauling all the way up there. The YouTube guys, they're watching this, they're like 30 minutes into the video or some shit. You need to understand that I'm 7.5 hours into one continuous stream where I've been standing up and making desserts the whole time. Granted, I guess when I worked in a restaurant, that wasn't too different from what I just did as my job. Okay, I'm gonna try to make layers here. So we'll do like a row first. I'm setting it on top of the raspberry. I really hope it constitutes well and doesn't fuck me over. Then I also want like, because he's wearing like a scarf on the main one. I feel like we can kind of bullshit away our lack of artistic skill with some nice layering that makes it look maybe a little higher effort than it actually is. You can see this, right? You can see this, right? I'm pretty sure you guys can see what I'm dreaming up here. Ignore the fucked up Homer. Look at the Yoda. That's not too bad, is it? Look at him. It's so red, but it's raspberry, so, you know, that's kind of just how it be. That's pretty epic, right? I'm gonna run up and put this in the oven, and I'm gonna bring the cheesecake down. So we need to decorate it. Dude, look at this, man. It literally is the best setup cheesecake that I've ever made. I've never made one that turned out this clean. That shit has no cracks or nothing. It looks like it's setting up real well, too. It's a little jiggly in the middle, but I don't think it's, like, liquid. And now, I have to ruin this beautiful piece of work because someone on Reddit put Homer Simpson on it. Alright. I'm gonna start with the eyes this time, because I feel like the eyes are, like, the point of focus for Homer, and I can build the homie around him if I start with the eyes. Oh, I got a fucking loop in this. It's already over. Dog, that's the least... This is the most crooked line. It's just because I don't want to stand up to do it. Oh, come on, bro. Making me bastardize such a beautiful cheesecake. Fart smell wave. Don't say that. It's better than that. Dude, this one is so much better than this, it's unreal. And I bet this one's gonna taste really good. I'm gonna go put it back in the fridge. Why don't the bushes cover him at all? Because he hasn't started sinking into them yet. You won't understand it. It's a little something called keyframing. I'm gonna put this guy back in the fridge. He can chill a little longer. Want him to be as set up as possible. Alright, let's unhide literally the last one. Come on, baby. If it's a pizza, I'm gonna be so mad. Oh, thank God. I see the title. This can't be that bad. I ate a taco box? Holy fuck, that's a lot of tacos. This is the top. This is the top of food. This is what Reddit deems the #1 top food post is I ate a taco box. And it's this spread. I'm not making 20 fucking tacos. You're right, it is 20. But I will make several tacos. Now, this does look like, what is it called? What's the word for it? It's the taco where it's like stewed meat. I'm not fucking stewing meat for 4 hours. Let's see what I got sent as the recipes. Tacos al pastor. Ah, ha, ha. Oh, there's the pineapple. It's pork and pineapple. Okay, I got 2 for this, and then easy chicken tacos. So I got 2 recipes to go off of for this. Did you get tortillas? I'm not making tortillas. I have tortillas. I wasn't told to get tortillas, but I buy them from Costco. I wonder if I mentioned that I like eating late night quesadillas as an after stream snack, and it was just inferred that I would have tortillas. What is the top? Okay, hang on. r/food, top of all time. Okay, the taco box is genuinely the top of all time. And then the raspberry Yoda pie. Okay. Mirror glazed mousse cake. Fuck off. I would not be doing this shit, man. A mousse cake is already a pain in the ass. Having to do a fucking mirror glaze for it would be straight ass, man. Have you guys ever done a mirror glaze? I've never seen one this shiny. This is crazy. But they are quite shiny, and they're really a pain. All right, the blackberry lemon cheesecake. Cheesecake with buttercream okay, these are actually back-to-back. She didn't like... Why are you... You could have skipped one of these fucking Homer cakes that there's 2 of, and had me make this absolutely ballin' Crunchwrap Supreme? Are you kidding me, man? Do you know how hard this would hit right now? This would be like straight crack. Oh my, it's got the nacho cheese and the sour cream. It's like it's fat ass heaven. Are you kidding? And instead I had to make 2 Homer Simpson cakes? What's after this? Kraken pie. Ooh, Epic Cthulhu. I love Lovecraft. Cartoon cake slice. Oh, I remember when this was poppin'. I could not do this though. Cherry blueberry bunny pie. Very out of season, but it's another decorated pie. Classic New York slice. If I would replace a pie or a cake, I would replace any of the cakes with this and have been very happy. A focaccia? Oh, that would have been so good. Chicken tikka masala, that would have gone crazy, man. Oh, steak fajita. They love Mexican food on r/food. Holy shit. Holy shit, my pie's done. Hang on, 1 second, 1 second. Everyone's a hater, but this pie looks awesome, actually. All things considered. Take a look at this guy, baby. Ah, yeah, move aside. Ow, fuck, that's hot, I forgot. Ah, yeah, that's not even that bad. It's leaking, though. But other than that, it's not too bad. You can't be calling this the eat pant when this fucked up Homer is, like, right here. I've never made a raspberry pie. I'm kind of curious how this is gonna taste. We'll find out. I'm gonna let him cool right here. In the meantime, let's get our pot out of the way. I need to go up and get some stuff. All my equipment is for baking. Realize, oh, thank God, I can put away these stupid mixing bowls. I don't need them now. Put this over here. Clean off my spatula. We are done with baking. Baking is canceled. I have made the realization that I think I ate the chicken that I thawed for this stream. Oops! Well, I'm not gonna thaw another chicken, because fuck that. We're in the fuck it zone now. So looks like we're having pork. Make the whole box or you fail. I'll make as many as I can. How about that? Does that make you happy? I think I got some ground meat up there, some ground pork. We'll throw that in too. Fuck it. I'll make 500 damn tacos. I'll make as many tacos as I want, but stipulation, I get to make them my way. That's the one clause that you must abide by. I make them how I want them, and I'll crank out as many as you fucking want. Allow me one additional clause. I get to eat the tacos while I'm making them, because I'm fucking hungry. You're wondering what I'm adding. Smoked paprika, cumin, ancho chili powder, and a bit of marjoram. I like marjoram in this. I don't know why. It's just good. And I'll do a squeeze of citrus. I got limes upstairs, actually. I should just go up and get limes. That's more proper to this. Are you drunk? No. Do you know why I didn't? I was considering starting to slam back beers. And then I was like, when the beer wears off, I get really tired. And I can't afford that right now. I can't afford how I feel when the beer wears off. Alright, these will be good for sure. Look at a glove hand on so I can really get up in there and I don't have to clean the junk off. Yes. We'll add oil straight in. Why not? I'm running a little low on that. I'll need to get more. Let me go up and get a lime. Lime. Oh fuck, I said I'd get an onion. Lime is necessary for tacos. The acidity is key here. Alright. Put the whites in here and the greens I'll mince over the finished meat. Now, here's my schmeat. Not to show my schmeat in front of camera, but look at the texture on this boy. That's looking pretty good. That's looking pretty tasty. Schmeat posted on Maine. Man is schmeat posting. This is definitely not enough meat if we want 20 fucking tacos. Oh, baby, that smells good. This is actually, of all the places for this to show up, the end was perfect. It's ending on such a wonderful finale. And remember, after all of this, we're not done because we still have to taste everything. This food's gonna hit like crack to inner city youths. Oh, it's gonna be straight crack, brother. Now, is my nose clogged or is this ground pork that I've had in the fridge for clearly way too long actually not gone bad yet. Because it doesn't smell bad. There's a slight funk, but it doesn't smell like bad, man. I don't know, dude. Mexican's getting a little too authentic when the whether the meat is spoiled is questionable before the consumption of the food. Fermenting pork. This pork has been in the fridge for like 3 weeks. Okay, it's starting to smell a little funkier now that I've like stirred it around and am scooping shit out. Fridge? Yes, not freezer. Fridge. Alright, but what's in the skillet smells divine. It smells so good, dude. It looks so good. You can see it from where you're at there. I'm pretty sure you can see how good it looks. Whoa, don't fucking drop it. It's over. It's over for everyone involved. I'm gonna dress up this other meat. If it's bad, oh well. It was gonna get thrown out anyway, and we have fulfilled the 20 taco limitation that you put me on. If it's good, surprise, we have enough taco meat for 20 tacos. You don't, it may slip by you on a smell check. It doesn't slip by you on a taste check. I can tell you that right now. It's crazy. Alright, those are gonna go crazy. Now let's cook the rot as well. It's gonna be so hard to get this cooking hot enough to break it apart. Once again, like any good taco truck, there's gotta be a risk of you getting a horrible foodborne illness. I don't even know. Okay, here's where I don't know what to do. Do I just lay these shits out on the table? I don't have like a thing to put them on. Oh, wait, hang on. We can put them all on this cutting board on the side that hasn't had raw meat on it. I really don't think these are gonna end up edible. I'm smelling them. And I'm knowing the truth. The truth is revealing itself to me as the pork cooks. Trying to cut over a hot skillet is a bit of a task for sure. Oh shit, man. Oh no, I overloaded the taco. That's so sad. These are huge compared to those corn tortillas, man. It's gonna be a shitload. Get some fucking tomato on there. Get some fucking onion. Where's my scissors? That would be perfect to apply this onion. Got any salsa? I do in the fridge. I could go get some. Oh my gosh. Alright, hang on a second. Oh, I have some sour cream. That's not traditional, but none of this is. Fuck it. Hit them with the sour cream, Johnny. This shit like the taco they make in Turbo. Mince looks interesting. Are you talking about here? Yeah, that's, that one's maybe not gonna be so hot, but, you know, that's not the one, that's not the star of the show here. I think the star of the show is this guy. I'm turning this off. I'm gonna be real, bro. It smells like rotten meat. I'm not gonna eat any of this. As this is cooked, it is bloomed into a worse and worse smell, and it's making the actual good meat smell less appetizing by association. So I am turning it off. Okay, read it and weep. There's our tacos. There's a fucking Reddit tacos. The tomatoes being absolutely decimated on the side is making it look less appetizing than it actually is. They smell so good. Alright, hang on. Oh, baby! That is so good! Reddit would 100% updo. Forgive me. But I want to enjoy this. It's so good. That said, these are not authentic tacos. They are excellent slop. The tortillas look dry. They're heavily moistened by how juicy the meat is. When I've got it all wrapped up like this. Yeah, it would have been better if I toasted all of them. Fuck off. I know how to... Oh, he must not have done all the extra work because he doesn't know how to do it right. No, motherfucker, I didn't do the extra work because I'm fucking tired. Holy shit, that's so good. I want to eat more, but I can't, man. I can't eat more. I need to sit here and eat the tacos. It's time for the reckoning. I need to go get all the other food items, which in this case is a cheesecake. It's two cheesecakes. It's two cheesecakes that have been setting up in the fridge. I'm gonna bring those down. I'll bring a plate and some, like a pie cutter type thing. We gotta see, okay? This is really good, but is it deserving of the top karma spot on the food Reddit? Or are there other contenders that hit better? And that's what we're gonna find out. It hits so right, bro. This is our gauntlet. You can see this got tilted slightly in the fridge. So the top is a little slanted by like half a centimeter or so, and it makes this cool gradient. It does look kind of neat. I'll give it that. I'm gonna go from fifth, fourth, third, second, and then the first being the tacos that we just tried. Let's try the Homer cake. This is a donut flavored cake, which is very, very homey. Let's see how the cake turned out. Incoming 3,000 calories. I'm not gonna be eating full pieces of any of this. The donut cake does intrigue me though. That is quite good. As ugly as this cake is, also the slice being right in the middle of Homer's head really adds to it. As ugly as the cake is, it really does taste like a donut. It really nails. It really nails that. Is it better than the tacos? No. It's quite good, but I'm not gonna eat another slice of cake after the stream is over. I'm gonna go inhale those tacos the minute the go live button is unpressed. You will never witness consumption to this degree. The next one, the second Homer cake. Not even a cake that warrants having buttercream frosting on it. It's a cheesecake, dude. Someone iced a fucking cheesecake, some Redditor. And so I have also iced it with the same decoration, but not quite as good. I'm gonna pop the ring off. If it goes and spills everywhere, I'm gonna be so sad, because this is one of the best looking cheesecakes I've ever made in my life. I'm actually kind of upset I had to draw a fucked up Homer Simpson on it, because like the top is perfect. It's a perfect cheesecake, man. Please don't. Okay. Okay. Looks like it held up. Bless up. I'm lobotomizing Homer in all of these because I feel like it's what he would have wanted. The center is really soft. I don't know if it... maybe it didn't fully set up. Shit. For what it's worth, it hasn't been in the fridge as long as it's supposed to be in the fridge. I also will be evaluating on this one the decision to ice a cheesecake. Frost, sorry. I can tell this thing is about to break. It's like bending in the way that metal bends when it's been kind of snapped, but it hasn't quite given up yet. Alright. Yeah, that's really good. I like this a lot, but the cake is not perfect on the like main cake. It's nice and spongy and but the cheesecake is so good. It's so rich. This is a perfect cheesecake. Now, the decision to put icing on it. I don't know about that one, boss. The cheesecake base is so good. The buttercream does nothing. It shouldn't be there. If anything, it's distracting from how, like, subtly good the rest of it is. This deserves its place so far. Where I'm gonna be curious is how it stacks up with this cheesecake, and if this cheesecake is better. Also, this cheesecake isn't even really a cheesecake. It's like some other shit. First of all, it's not even cheesecake, it's some other shit. It's an aspect more than anything. I really hope this one doesn't pour out, but I don't think it will. It seems like it's really well set. Oh, shit. Hang on. I probably should have greased this pan, because the Jell-Os are going to stick to it. Reddit has a weird obsession with aspics, because they've kind of fallen off, but Reddit still likes them in, like, a weird way. I think they just like how they look. They have they're very Instagrammable, you know? They look odd. Let's take a slice out of this. This is a pretty cake, I'm not gonna lie. This thing it's fucking broke. This thing fucking broke. Okay, you couldn't handle the sauce. I see how it is. Alright, I think I made a mistake and did not grease this. At least not as much as I needed to. Oh, that looks beautiful, though. Look at the cross-section on this thing. And I kind of fucked it up, too, and it still looks real pretty. Like, this looks really good. And I didn't do a great cut here, but you could see, like, all the individual layers through it and everything. I'm gonna try it. That's really good. Now, I will say, this is a paying for the ambiance type of dish. Blueberry and lemon go together really well. So obviously that works great. Here's the thing though. Here's this real cheesecake here. As wonderful as this is, because it is quite good, this is a no-bake. Yeah, this is an aspic, I think, technically. It's not a real cheesecake. As good as this is, because it is good, and it's honestly, I bet when I pull these out for my friends, they're gonna skip on the fucked up Homer Simpson cakes, and they're gonna go straight for this one, because it looks awesome. It being slightly crooked has actually made it look cooler, because now it's got this gradient on it. Put some little speckles on there, you'd have like a Starry Night looking thing. The vibes on this are great. The taste is really good, but as good as the taste is, I think this is better. I think the normal cheesecake is actually better than this fancy ass 4-layer contraption. This modern marvel. Sometimes being cool doesn't make you the best. I would say this one is higher up than this one, but I understand why this one got the Reddit karma. It is beautiful. Now, let's try this Yoda raspberry pie. Now, the original one had this beautiful, painted, picturesque Yoda. I am not a professional chef, nor am I an artist. So I have done my damn best to recreate it best I could. This is why I brought this thing, and it broke before I got to even try it on here, man. I bet this is good, but I have my doubts that it's gonna be, like, blowing me away. Second out of all of this good. You're paying for ambiance with this one, for sure. And the ambiance in this case is an epic Star Wars product made by Disney. Oh, it's still warm. That's a good pie. I've never had a raspberry pie. Blackberry, many times. Mulberry, all the time, because I have a horrid bush that grows in my backyard that keeps giving them to me. Raspberry's quite good, though. A la mode would go crazy for this. How good it is, considerably. Now, we kind of knew this because this one's going by vibes. And I will say, the original person who made it look beautiful. But I'm going off my recreations because that's the only ones that I can get here and touch and taste. In my opinion, the ranking would be Homer cake number 1, the donut cake. Yoda pie, blueberry cheesecake, regular cheesecake, and, like, it's so hard to place these, but, like, dude, I want to eat the rest of these tacos so bad. Now, maybe it's being influenced by my hunger. I think the tacos are actually the most deserving to be number 1 on this, just because as much as I like sweets, I don't like them more than good savory food. Those look like unwarmed tortillas. I need to kill everyone in this chat. Oh, why didn't you spend all your time toasting all your... Fuck off! Fuck you! We really got the fucking Redditors in here now. You should be fucking thankful how chill I've been this entire stream with you guys being like, why didn't you do this extra thing that would have added 30 minutes to the stream when it's already a 10-hour stream? I've been so good. You add acid. I already did. I put lime on the meat and you can taste it.